The favorite could be in the building right now. Todd Monken, the former Ravens offensive coordinator, he was here with the Bucs. He had Baker in Cleveland back in 2019, won a couple of national championships with Georgia. Well-traveled, very experienced. He's in the building today. He knows Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay knows him. He knows Baker. He knows Mike Evans, if Mike does return too, by the way. He knows Chris Godwin Jr. They had some really good years under his belt when he was an assistant here. So it makes all the sense in the world. And as I mentioned yesterday, I think if Todd Monken interviews well today, I think it's his job to lose. Because right now, if I were to be laying odds for this, I think Monken is the favorite. I think Zach Robinson probably is the runner-up. It's probably between those two guys. And a prerequisite to this job, and we touched on this yesterday as well, is Baker Mayfield. Do you like this guy? Yeah. Okay, we'll talk to him. We'll talk to Zach Robinson. Do you like Todd Monken? Sure. We'll talk to that guy too. So it's probably Monken versus Robinson for the OC job. I'm not sure if they'll talk to a few more people. They might. We'll talk to Greg Auman. We'll get his thoughts. I will say this. We all wanted Mike McDaniel, right? Man, oh man, is he in demand. He's getting 3 head coaching interviews, and according to Diana Rossini of The Athletic, the Eagles, who just fired Kevin Patullo as their OC, they have Mike McDaniel right at the top of their wish list, according to The Athletic, along with Brian Daboll, by the way. Buccaneers, we haven't heard anything about Brian Daboll. I'll ask Greg Auman coming up at 4 o'clock. I would talk to that guy. Why wouldn't you? Brian Daboll also getting a head coaching interview with the Tennessee Titans. Remember, the Giants last year, they wanted to move up because they liked Cam Ward a lot. And Brian Daboll was the coach of the Giants. So, interesting trend happening there. So much going on in the NFL. With all of these head coaching openings, 9 of them, John Harbaugh meeting with the Giants in person today. He's in their building. Do the Giants let him out of the building? Do the Buccaneers let Todd Monken out of the building today? Stay tuned. If anything breaks, we'll let you know. Let's go to our phones. A lot of you want to talk about the Buccaneers. Fire them! Mark is down in Sarasota. Hello, Mark. How are you, bud?
Hey, T-Crez, I just want to say I listened to Steve Dumig in this time slot for many years, and you're doing a really great job filling those very big shoes.
I can't tell you what that means to me. Thank you very much. That is awesome.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, man, aren't there teams who did not fire their head coaches yet who might consider doing so now that Mike Tomlin is available? And if so, why couldn't the Buccaneers be one of those teams?
It's an interesting question, Mark, and I appreciate the call, and thank you very much for the compliments. Mike Tomlin has made it known, by the way, that he's not coaching this year. He's going to go into TV. My guess is a lot of these networks have offers to him and his agent, and he's just trying to figure out which one probably suits him best. Mike Tomlin's going to dress up, and he's going to be on TV next year, and then a year from now, we'll find out. But right now, you got 9 teams looking for a head coach. So if you're thinking about firing your coach, you're well behind the 8 ball because you got 9 other franchises already doing the due diligence, setting up interviews and whatnot. And look, a lot of these teams have specific preferences on what they're looking for a next coach. So maybe Mike Tomlin may not fit what Tennessee wants or what the Miami Dolphins want, and so on and so forth. Same thing with John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh may not be everybody's cup of tea, but John Harbaugh can pick and choose where he wants to go because there's a lot of teams reaching out to him, and apparently he's narrowed it down to 3. It's the Giants, the Falcons, and the Titans. And if you're a Bucs fan, you don't want him anywhere near Atlanta. That would not be a great development. Pete is in Lakeland. Pete, what's going on? Good afternoon.
I'm doing fine, T-Crez. How about yourself, buddy?
I'm doing great. Great. Terrific.
Well, I just calling to disagree with Rashard. I'm not a season ticket holder, but I'm not going to take $1,000 to go, support the team when they're not winning. I would sit home and I would always support. I've been a Bucs fan my whole life, but going out and just supporting Todd Bowles, who I don't support as a head coach, I feel like we should have let him go. I'm not gonna go put my money into that. I'm most definitely not gonna go put my money into the Rays, who's not putting any money back into the team to give me anything to go out and want to root for. Like, so I'm just not gonna do that. I don't think that make me less of a fan. It's just in today's economy, I'm not gonna go spend my hard-earned money on something that I just don't support. As far as dumping my money into to come home with a headache down, and so I'm just not gonna do that. T-Crash, and if people don't know, like, Florida's the destination. I've been to Detroit, Pittsburgh, L.A., Houston, and all of these things, and you can't find no Bucks apparel in any of those places. But you come to Florida, you can find everything. It's just a destination that people want to come to. So for him to not understand that about the resale of the tickets, I think he's just oblivious to really what's going on, and he should know because he is a player. And me just being outside has been to all of those markets, T-Crash. That's just the territory that we have is going to be like that sometimes. So I appreciate you taking the call, T-Crash, buddy. I hang up and listen.
Thank you, P, very much. That's P out in Lakeland. Look, I understand both sides of it. And look, money, and some people don't have a whole lot of discretionary income to put forth towards tickets. I understand that part. And if you don't like what the Bucs are doing, you can give up your tickets. Maybe somebody else would want them. Like, just give them up. But the players, you know what? Rashad's concerns, I think, are verified. They're warranted. They don't want to come out of the tunnel and see 40 to 50% of the opposing team's fans at Ray J. It's just not a good look. It's not comfortable. They're bothered by it. I'm bothered by it. And you guys should be bothered by it too. Daniel in Town and Country. Danny, what's going on?
Hey, T-Cross. Thanks for taking my call.
You got it.
Yeah, so just a quick point about the previous caller on the Rays and not having anything to root for. I mean, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2023, the Rays were the best team in baseball for half the year, and they've had quite a few good seasons. So I think the Rays have given us plenty to cheer for. Now, onto the Bucs. I've been a season ticket holder the last 3 years. Only missed one game. I'm going to be a season ticket holder again this upcoming year, and whatever happens, I'm looking forward to supporting the team. But I think part of the issue is it's so easy nowadays to resell your tickets and find lodging. I don't know if you know this, but on the Buccaneers website, you can literally just in like a couple clicks resell your tickets on the NFL Ticket Exchange, and it even recommends a price for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just really, really easy. And also with services like Airbnb and Vrbo, it's so easy to find lodging, around the stadium or wherever. And in my experience from going to the games and talking to fans of the other teams, it seems like the majority of the fans of the road team are people who travel from their city for the game, as opposed to transplants who just happen to support that team.
I think it's a little bit of both, Daniel, from what I've seen, and obviously you're a season ticket holder, so you might be more privy to this than me. A lot of transplants do live here. A lot of people from the Northeast and the Midwest do live here. Like, I'll give you this for an example. The last, and I appreciate the phone call, Daniel. For the life of me, I can't believe how many Buffalo Bills fans I know that I've known for a long time, and now I'm seeing a lot of them that live here. Bills fans, Dolphins fans, Eagles fans, I know Packers fans that live here. I know Bears fans that live here. Some good friends of mine, unfortunately. Meaning Packers and Bears. So, yeah, a lot of them, they're living among us. But there are some that, yes, Tampa is a great destination. It's an awesome place to go on vacation. They come down here. They'll spend the money for the lodging and the tickets. Wherever it is, they can find them. And you can find tickets just about everywhere on these ticket apps and whatnot on the secondary market. But I think my distaste are towards those fans that are just holding on to season tickets, so they're just selling them for like every game, and they don't care like who buys them. They're just selling them and looking to make money. Just give them up at that point. You want to be a serious sports fan? Go to the games or just give them up completely. Period. 888-546-4620. Text at 82945. Look at these texts. Boy, some of you. This guy's a clown because he always texts in all the time and he's always a hater. Exactly. Talk to real people in the area, not just based